wide awake. Got foes and family mad at me 'cause I chose a new path that's promising. I'm in a different world, my own galaxy. In my line, soberating.
Hi. So I have come to a conclusion. Like everything has been up for what would that be? Up for discussion. Yes. Like I am questioning everything. Everything. I wouldn't even say debate, up for debate. I wouldn't say debate, but everything I'm in question of, pertaining myself. Because we have been so programmed, so conditioned to be a certain way, to think a certain way, to feel a certain way, to where I'm questioning everything to be sure that it's true and authentic to self, to me. Like, do I truly feel this way? So I tend to want to go back to the beginning of it. I want to go to the beginning of when did I begin to feel that way? So I say conditioned and programmed, and first thing that comes to my mind is the phone, the cell phone device. Like it's like we all have our own personal remote controller. I'm thinking of like era control. Yeah. So device, controller, remote controller. So with the with the TV, with the any type of game system, there's a lot of things like you have this certain thing, TV, and then there is a remote that controls it. So I'm seeing where the cell phone has become our remote control. So think about it. What happens when it's like, okay, when it comes to the TV, like whoever has the remote is the one in control. Like I remember growing up, I've been sitting on like TV or TV shows, like there's always some type of fight for the remote. Like who has the remote, So it's important. It's deep when it comes to who has the remote. Who's in control? So it's like who's in control of self? And a lot of times it's the phone, the controller. Like who's controlling you through that phone? Who has the remote device? Who's controlling you through this phone? Your programmer. So a lot of things that what are we watching on there, even the people that we're talking to in different manners, whether it be social media and it's DM, whether it's the cell phone, whether it's text messaging, whether it's emails through the phone. Like how are you being controlled through this cell phone? Or are you controlling it? What are you taking in through this phone? Okay. So that was more like a side note or a footnote, right? Because what I really want to talk about, I'll bring it back. Programming and conditioning. So I was just thinking about dating and even loving someone, loving another, loving like having a significant other, having a partner, having a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. So having someone, adding someone to your life, and, you know, just out here dating in general. Because, but of course, you know, I get approached, you know, people wanting to know me. So at my every attempt these days to not be standoffish and to not have guards up and to be approachable and be friendly, because I am at the point where I would like to have friends or to be friendly, associates, like to get to know people, outsiders, people that I don't know. I am there where I see the need, the desire to have other people in your life. I see it. I would like that. Yeah. I just got there. But I would like that. So now to the dating, you know, and people want to know me and get to know me, and I'm like, what would be the reason for me wanting to get to know a certain individual or wanting them to get to know me? Like to give away my time. Did I want to give away my time? Would I want to spend my time with a certain individual? So you go deeper, you know, you're talking about, so you meet someone and, you know, you're liking them, and, you know, y'all want to begin to be more than just associates and friends. Like, we want to be more than that. And I'm like, where did that come from? Like, where did it even come from for like, you know, like what age do you get to where it's like boy meets girl? Like, you know, so it's like in our head, like you get to a certain age and it's in our head that the girl, boy, start to like each other. You know, it's way different now, but I'm not going to discuss that on this video. You start to get to a certain age, whatever that age might be. I guess 8, probably 6, younger than that. You know, when you like, ooh, you know, you might start liking someone. You know, ooh, I like her. You know, 12, 13. You know, there's a stage. But then you start getting 15, 16, you know, you might really, your nose is really wide open and you're really looking at the other sex, and you're like, ooh, you know, so you might be calling yourself wanting a girlfriend or getting a girlfriend. You know, 16, you got your girlfriend. You know, 14-year-old girl, you know, it's like, ooh, I like him. You know, y'all like each other, you know, then y'all start going together. And it's like, my mind, because again, everything is in question for me. So now it's in question of, where did that come from? Why is it like a get to a certain age thing, and then I feel the need that I want to like the opposite sex, or I want a boyfriend, or I want a man. I need a man in my life. Like, where did that come from? Where is the origination of that? What is the reasoning for that? To have a boyfriend or a man, like, for what? Like, why is it a thing that it's, because it's a thing. Especially when you get to a certain age and you don't have a man, or especially and you're not married, you of a certain age and you ain't married, have never been married. Oh my God, like it's almost frowned upon, you know, like it's something wrong with you. Like, to be single is something that must be wrong with you. That's a red flag. So I'm not here to say yay or nay. I'm not even really stating my opinion on those in this video. I am here to just bring out what's all in question for me right now. Where did it come from that I supposed to, or that I have to like a boy, get a boyfriend, and have a man? Where did that come from? So, again, I'm like, well, I would like, and I see the need to have people in your life. So I had to stop my video. But I am back because I have to finish this message. Because as I said, I am delivering myself, not only when you come to watch or to listen, hopefully to listen, not really just to watch. Although watching me as well is a frequency, but to listen to what I'm saying, hoping to digest it and gain something from it for yourself, and not to just, for your own little reasons. No, but I gotta get this message out so I can deliver myself. So where I am now, like when it comes to loving someone else, so I'm meaning having a partner, I'm really feeling like it's enough to just love, not to feel the need to have more from a person. No type of pressure or anything, like the madly, deeply in love, and I have been there. You meet someone and you just go oh so crazy for them, you feel the vibe, or maybe you just love their appearance, like they're aesthetically pleasing to the eyes, right? Like maybe they even do something for you, I'll say energetically wise, like they make your temperature rise, right? So I am now to the point where I won't, not allow, but I'm just not expecting to be maybe allowed. Yeah, because I'm making things more of a choice. Like things are more of a choice. I'm not letting it just happen to me from the programming of, oh, that's a nice looking man, and now I am like going out my mind. Like I'm no longer thinking. Like I'm allowing my emotions to just take me, and like, oh my God, and just falling all over the floor over them. Because I've been there, right? So now everything is a matter of choice for me. I just choose to show love to everyone. Like I just love, to where it's not a certain individual that I love more. So now, okay, this person I met, ooh, I'm so in love. I love him. But I love him just like I love him and her too. You get what I'm saying? Like love just exists in me to where I just love. There is no, am I making sense? I feel like it's not supposed to make sense. That's what I've been on recently. It's not supposed to make sense. It's when we try to make things make sense, is when the confusion comes. Certain things, especially for me, they're not going to make sense. You just let it be what it is. So again, I will choose, and I choose to have certain people in my life. Some in my life in different manners or for different lengths of time, for certain activities. So I have different people in my life. So let's say I will have, my choice would be a male figure, a male figure, meaning this male will have testicles, my choice. So I'll choose that individual. And let's say my choice for that individual will probably lie under the categories of how, not even how I feel, but you could say how I feel, the enjoyment of that individual. Like, how much enjoyment does this individual bring me? So if I enjoy this individual and I want to spend my time, so waste your time. I say spend it, but it's like, how are you spending it? So is that time wasted? So you could say the time is wasted because it's, as time go by, it's deleting. So you could say wasted, or you could say spending my time. So you can spend your time quality of quality, like you spend your money on something quality, something that's needed, you know. Anyway, I went somewhere, but I'm back. So yeah, a person that I enjoy would be a person that I would want to have around me a little more. Okay, so I recently met someone who was a female, appears to be a female woman or whatever. I didn't ask her how does she identify or anything, but to my eyes, I see a woman, right? And just through little conversations and, you know, just through little dealings with this woman, I'm like, oh my goodness, I enjoy the time with this woman. Okay, listen to me. So now, okay, I have a dog. My dog, his name is Baby. That's my baby Cakes. I love my baby Cakes. Okay, so I have times, a lot of times, where I enjoy being around my dog, like a pet. I'm talking about my pet dog, D-O-G, dog with 4 legs, an animal, a pet. So my dog, I enjoy being around my dog. So it makes me want to be around my dog. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So now, if, I shall say when, I run into a male figure, this male figure will have testicles, and I begin to enjoy their time. First of all, that's baffling, but I'm assuming that it can happen, right? So I enjoyed this person's time, and it makes me want to acquire more and more of this person's time. Like, I want to give more and more of my time with this person. So, you know, at some point, I guess you're supposed to say, now we go together. And I don't necessarily feel the need for that. The only thing I will feel the need for is to continue spending more time. Understand? To where I'm not allowing, I don't choose to get to a point where I am so out of my head for this person that's a male that I enjoy. So now I have lost my whole mind because of them. Oh my God, we are so in love. But I'm so in love, period. Like, am I making sense? Like, I'm in love, period. It's not just because of this individual of why I'm so in love. It's not just this individual I'm so in love with. Like, I'm in love with life. I'm in love with love. You get what I'm saying? You can say I'm in love with myself to where I just love. I don't know. I just love. I don't choose to allow anyone, or I don't choose to allow a male figure that's aesthetically pleasing to me, that's easy on the eyes. I don't allow them to make me express more than just love. That's all I have to express, is love. Is that making sense? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I can say it like that. It doesn't matter if I love you. So I can love you. There you go. I can love you and not desire to spend my time with you. But I love you sincerely. But to meet someone that I love you. But I desire to enjoy and to spend more of my time with you. So are you getting the difference? That's the difference. The difference is not in the level or the way that I love. You know? So with the one that I'm not spending time with and the one that I love that I am spending time with, of course, because I'm spending time here, my love will be shown in different ways, in more ways, right? Than with this person that I'm not enjoying. I'm not going to spend time with you. I love you, but I'm not going to spend time with you. So you won't see as much activity from me expressing the love. But that doesn't mean that there's no love there. I love you. That makes sense? Yeah. So I am shedding the programming of feeling the need to find a man and to totally lose my mind about this said man. No, I'm gonna try to be an adult about it. I'm gonna stay open to meeting others, meeting people. I'm gonna stay open. But each person that I meet, I will meet them in love, with love on the table. But have you sparked an interest? Have you made me feel like I can enjoy? Am I enjoying this moment? So if I enjoy this moment, I would like to, of course, let's spend another moment to enjoy and a little more time to enjoy. Oh man, I am enjoying this. Can I enjoy you some more and some more? Would you mind enjoying some more time with me? Because I am enjoying our time. But love is just love. That's what they mean by it now. See, I'm delivering myself. That's what they mean by it. Love is love. I just love. I just love. So it doesn't, I like to say that it doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter how much money you got. It don't matter what kind of career you work in. It don't matter what kind of clothes you wear. You can have, listen to me, because I'm going to tell you, I know what programming tell you. Programming tells you you have the best car, you have a lot of money, or act like you have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You have to wear a certain type of clothes or brand name. You have to go with what's trending. You have to look like you're the guy. You have to look like you're the person of the year. But for me, the only time that those things will become something that is of my concern or that I look at in an individual, all right, that will only start to matter to me after I have decided that I enjoy your time. Because if I don't enjoy your time, I don't care how much money you got. You can keep your money and your time. Understand? And your clothes and stuff really don't matter that much to me, no way. Because I done seen some, a lot of the most false people are the best dressers. Because they're trying to cover up their falseness. Okay? So, those type of things don't mean that very much to me. No way. You know, I would rather a guy. I would rather a guy that cleans up nicely than to walk around every second of the day dressed to the nines. I mean, it's cool and fine if that's your style, because that's, hey, I realize that that's some people's style. That's some men's style. Like, you just gonna catch them done up. You know, that's how some women are as well. To be honest, that's how I used to be. Hey, you did not catch me off. I tried to be, I'm talking about makeup down all day, all night long. That was just me. But I'm no longer into that. You know, I have become a newer version of myself by my choice. I am choosing to be who I am. And I no longer desire to be that person that's walking around dressed to the nines all the time with a face full of makeup. I no longer desire to be that person. But if that's you, it's fine. I ain't saying it's a problem. I'm just saying, for me, I prefer a person that cleans up nicely. Cleans up well. That has nice things in the closet. All right? That takes their clothes to the dry cleaners. That's what I prefer. But on a daily, everyday basis, no. They be chilling. They be chilling. They be chilling too hard to be walking around with the best threads on all the time. I'm just talking about this is my preference. This is what I kind of gravitate towards. You know what I'm saying? By choice. You know, those type of things that make me, you know, get a little flustered. You know, start perspiring a little bit. Yeah. It's just a little bit about me. And the only time I start caring about what type of car, what type of ride a man has is if he finna give it to me along with the keys and the title. If it's not my car, it don't really matter to me what you driving. You feel me? Cause you tell me, what's the difference in you driving a hoopty, whatever a hoopty would consist of these days? I guess if it's not a push start, it's a hoopty. So whether you driving a hoopty or a push start, if it ain't mine, it's mine. I'm talking about yours and I'm riding. I'm talking about mine. If it ain't mine, it don't matter to me. Who cares? I don't. I don't care. Man, but that's just me. There is nothing a person can do to make my mind go crazy about them. It's all a matter of choice for me. I have to choose to want to feel away. Look at me growing. Ha, baby. Look at your girl growing. Okay, now if you ain't put in no type of effort, you ain't put in no type of work, it's gonna be hard for us to get to a point where I want to spend some time with you. And you being aesthetically pleasing is not enough. It's not enough for me. What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. That's what Janet Jackson said.